Tarot. My name is Cassidy. I will be taking care of you guys for the month of October. But remember, time is an illusion, so whenever you're drawn to this video, please go ahead and take the message. If you need some messages, you know, these are here for you guys, even past the month that they're due, right? I've listened to old readings before and they still resonated for me. So go ahead, don't let time stop you. Also, don't let any genders, if I assign any genders, if I say this is more masculine, this is more feminine, if I call this a king, or if I say even he or she, just kind of let that go, release that role, those gender roles, right? You know your story better than I do, okay? So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, right? These are general collective readings, so I can't possibly be super specific for every single person who comes across this video, but these are just general messages for my Pisces, okay? So we're going to try to focus in on Pisces in October. What should we expect, right? We're going to go through some blockages. We're going to understand some emotions that we may have been feeling lately, as well as getting some advice on these blockages. We will do a little bit of a love spread towards the end and get some messages from our angels. But first, you guys know me, I always shuffle some music before I get started while I am setting up. So the very first song, Pisces, was Got Her Own by Ariana Grande and Victoria Monet. Really badass women empowerment song. It's like basically saying, like, I know my boyfriend, my boo thing, whoever, they got their money, they got their bag, but you know, she got her own too. Like, so don't, you know, finances aren't a problem, or maybe you just feel very independent from maybe another person. Maybe that's really been empowering for you, and also like something that you and your friends, you know, this gives me very much like Three of Cups energy, right? Maybe even Three of Pentacles, right? We've got Still Feeling Blue by Casey Chambers here, okay? So some of you guys are missing somebody that may have left you or walked away from this connection. You may be feeling upset about that. You may still be feeling hurt, may still be feeling blue, right? One of the lyrics, I think, is like, baby, since you walked out of my life, I've never been so down, you know. There's another line, it's like, when I hear your name, you know, it makes me want to die. Every time I hear your name, it makes me want to die. Yeah. So definitely missing someone, Pisces, right? Most of the time, I know us Pisces, we can be very nostalgic. We can be very much living in a past energy sometimes when we get too elusive or dreamy or in our Neptune energy. So it's really good for you guys to stay grounded and like, yeah, accept that, yeah, maybe you do miss this person, but don't do anything crazy. It Ain't Me Babe by Johnny Cash and Miss June Carter Cash, which he is actually a Pisces. Miss June is a Cancer. Could be dealing with a Cancer. It ain't me, babe. Sometimes it feels like you guys have so many differences. I think you and this person, this external person who may have walked away from you and your connection, and give it that, you know, maybe try to even step away from it being romantic. It's like, yes, the last song was very romantic, but, you know, accept that this could also be a friendship. Maybe if you're feeling more, it's that, or maybe even a job that maybe you had to walk away from. Maybe now you're becoming more financially independent and you're just like, it ain't me, babe. You know, like, I couldn't work in wherever you were working previously. So, you know, take it as it resonates. Allow it to kind of fit in wherever your soul is like, oh, like that fits for me. So just allow that. So this doesn't always have to be relationships. I know that I do kind of hone in on relationships sometime because I am a Pisces. I'm very, you know, romantic, whatever. So my Aqua Venus is like, shut up, stop talking about it. All right, so let's do next song was Help Me Now by Kevin McHale. So this song makes me laugh every time because it just starts off with this ow, like it just kicks off with this like very high energy, but it's like, help me now, I'm getting caught up in 10 feet of water, staring at the bottle. Hey, so this is like somebody kind of getting really insecure, needing a lot of reassurance, Pisces. So just watch yourself. I think you guys are starting to kind of give in to some addictions too. I don't know why I'm seeing this, but you know, staring at the bottle, like that lyric came out, and So it's just very, you know, tempting. I think there's a lot of temptation in your lives right now that we have to, you know, fight against. We have to pull against. We have to be like, no, that's not who we are. That's not what we're about. You know, Pisces, we, you know, some of us, you know, give in to escapism, but it's good to be present because we get to accept so many more blessings when we are present. Okay, so let's go ahead and do one extra song I didn't listen to. So let's see what they've got for you. Texas Sun. Okay, I don't know how to say it, I'll be honest. This is the only song I've heard by them. So Leon Bridges. So there's the song if you want to go look it up. I do love this song though. It's very just like, and it's funny because I'm sweating right now and I'm in Texas, right? So it's just funny. Like, it's just, go get some sunshine, guys. Go outside. Go make your lives like feel special. Make yourself feel connected to this beautiful planet that we are so lucky to have a chance to be a part of every single day. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into your spread. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and do it. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and start off with the archetypes, right? So what kind of archetypes are we projecting onto our timeline, onto our present moment? Who are we becoming, or who are we coming off as to our surroundings, to our environment? Please, Pisces Collective. All right, we have scribe. So preserving knowledge and information. All right, so that's a good thing. I think some of you guys are turning to knowledge, to written words, to books. I'm seeing a lot of people maybe reading a lot more books this month. Preserving knowledge and information. Like, I think that you keep journals and you really try to keep just the most important information out of the things that you've been learning about. What else for my Pisces? What archetype? Wow, Pisces, these are great cards. I'm so proud of you guys. Okay, we've got warrior straight out the bats here. So strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. Yes, okay, we've got to overcome that ego. We have to keep sacrificing ourselves to fighting our weaknesses, right? This is all about honing in on our skills, becoming more disciplined in our mind, our toughness of will. It's very powerful, guys. Okay, so then next we have beautiful energy, Virgin. So this is perfect for you know, the passing Virgo season we just went through. I feel like some of you guys were really focusing on your heart, keeping your intentions pure, right? Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Yeah, I think it's really important for you guys. Spirituality is really important to you guys, and that's why maybe you guys are keep coming to these. Maybe that's why you're here, you know. But I think either way, you guys are doing a really great job. The universe really wants to commend you for using your heart, for the times that you've chosen to use your heart, for the times that you've chosen to connect with spirit, for the times that you've chosen strength over weakness. Okay, they are applauding you right now, guys. This is a great spread. Like, this is the most positive. Like, these archetypes can be really harsh, especially when they come out in reverse. So for you guys to have all four upright, I am extremely proud of you guys. You guys are really fighting. You are learning. You are keeping your heart, and you're also seeking. There's this thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are, right? You guys are just seeking knowledge right now, and then you're also doing the work. You're doing the homework where you're preserving this knowledge. So you're not just mindlessly seeking either. So that's very beautiful energy. I'm very proud of you, Pisces. We've come a long way, and I think October, you know, October for I guess if you go off the like pagan or Wiccan like timeline, you know, Samhain is coming up, and it's the end of the year, the end of the witch's new year. So there's a lot of things that we're going to be laying down to die, letting go of. So let's go ahead and get your emotions, right? So this is just your path currently. So that was just who you're coming into being, who you are presently, the efforts that you're putting in right now. This is what, you know, is going to come of it. This is what's showing of these things that you're doing. Right now, we're going to tap into your emotions, okay? All right, so we do have a little bit of complacency. So some of you guys may be feeling stuck. You know, this definitely is giving me like COVID vibes. You feel very much like it's hard for you to grow in a place or an environment that's very cold, that's very like lonely, right? You know, you may be spending some time alone, and in this time that you're spending alone, you're really getting into digging deep into your heart. You know, I've seen some private moments where you guys maybe had to step away from whatever you were doing and just have a moment where you guys just got a good cry out, right? Like some things I think are really hitting you guys powerfully, and it's causing a little bit of complacency because you're a little overwhelmed. I think that's what it is. You're a little bit overwhelmed. It's like a knowledge, information overload. I think there's for Pisces been a lot of downloads recently, where a lot of us are opening up our third eye, a lot of us are opening up our crown, a lot of us are, you know, learning. So I'm really happy for us, Pisces. Let's do this. Creation in reverse, expansion, and then we also have renewal. All right, so I think you're really fighting right now. You're really fighting the fact that maybe it's just scary for you to step into this renewal, step into this time where you're going to be you're going to feel more at peace, you're going to feel more balanced. I think right now it still feels like a little distant. It still feels like something that you're going to have to keep fighting for. You're going to have to really discipline yourself to get. I think you have like this goal, you have this idea of your higher self right now. I think that you've gotten that far where you're starting to listen to that inner voice that's like your higher self trying to tell you, trying to guide you, trying to get you to your best version of yourself that you know that you have potentially within yourself, but it's going to take a lot of faith, it's going to take a lot of strength, skill, discipline, toughness of will, okay? But this preserving of knowledge is really important because it's helping you expand. It is helping you expand because you know what, something my mother always told me growing up was, you know, you could read about 10 books on a specific subject or hobby or whichever thing you want to focus on, whatever you're trying to learn more about, expand your knowledge about. And if you were to read about like 10 novels on that subject, you would become considered an expert because you have more knowledge than the common general public. Okay, so keep reminding yourself of that you can become an expert if you just keep preserving, seeking this knowledge, if you just keep holding on to these things that you've learned about this craft that you want to perfect, that you want to show this skill off, right? Or this, not even show off, but you just want to become a master in whatever skill you're focusing in on, right? So we have complacency, right? Expansion. So it's like a little bit of a tug of war, right? We've got our two fish I'm seeing just swimming the spread right now. Just like part of you wants to kind of stay where you're at. Part of you still wants to do this inner work. Part of you still wants to do the shadow work where you kind of stay in one place and you do the inner work first. But part of you is kind of craving this expansion. And I think by curbing the way that you're curbing these cravings for expansion, I think you're turning to knowledge, you're turning to wisdom, you're turning to information, and that is helping you kind of build up more strength, more courage to actually make a move from out of this complacency. Because we also have this creation in reverse, right? It's very much like you guys are avoiding some creation. Thirst for knowledge and truth wherever they are. Yeah, it's like I think you've kind of put a pause on the creating side of things, and right now you're just more focused on learning. You're becoming the student right now. So I'm really proud of my Pisces, okay? Keep studying, keep working really hard, because you know we see this, it's coming through. There will be some miracles. I always see miracles with this yellow here. So just keep going, right? This is such beautiful, like I don't even want to put it away, honestly. But Let's do blockages, okay? So a little bit deeper, right? What are the blockages? What are my Pisces blockages for October? What are my Pisces blockages? Please clear, concise messages. What can you tell me about Pisces blockages for the month of October? All right, so we have Cancer in reverse, I feel. 16, break it into a 7. So there's something about your path that you're still blocking emotionally. There's still something that you haven't felt, or you're trying to deny feeling. Something you're trying to deny feeling. Something that maybe you have repressed. Something that you kind of put in the back of your head and you don't really want to deal with it right now. Whatever it is, it's blocking your path right now. It's a blockage. It's coming out as a blockage. Also, Cancer is of the home, right? So Cancer is of the mother, the home. So there could be issues with your mother. There could be issues with like just the home in general, your environment growing up. Maybe it didn't feel very nurturing. Maybe it was something that kind of stifled you and made you feel like you couldn't express your emotions, right? Or maybe like the path that you wanted to seek, you know, they didn't really support you creating, and maybe that's also another reason why you've kind of just been turning into information, because part of me kind of sees you trying to get as much information as you can so you can like present, like I'm just seeing like, you know, a PowerPoint, like a goofy PowerPoint, like these are all the reasons, you know, that I should feel the way I feel and I should do the things I do. It's like, it's almost, it's not necessary, Pisces. Like you need to just follow your heart. You need to just let go of these expectations, because, you know, they're going to really drag you down. They're going to really make you never feel nurtured, never feel supported, because you have to kind of come from this place within where you're supporting, where you're nurturing yourself. You are the adult to your inner child now, and it's up to you to kind of take care of that inner child and allow them to feel when they're upset, when they're emotional. You know, there's so many times where maybe you as a child had to go through it alone, and it's just like kind of remind yourself, you know, you're not alone now. You have somebody with a head, like, you know, with a head on their shoulders that understands that child, that knows exactly what that child went through, and now you can start processing that a little deeper. We have Gemini, I think. So 15, break it into a 6, right? That's all about nurturing. So it's all about nurturing your mind with this Gemini, this Mercury energy, this I think energy. It's like, stop denying your thoughts, your ideas. Stop telling yourself they're bad ideas. Stop telling yourself that, you know, nobody will like it or nobody will support it, because it's your own brain kind of working against you here, guys. I got this for the other water signs as well. It's a lot of mental emotions that you have to really fight. Become this warrior, guys. I think, yeah, it's like this, also this insecurity, right? This like insecurity of thoughts. Maybe a lot of your life, you know, people have made you feel stupid, or made you feel small, made you think that your ideas aren't worth it. Okay, I'm here to tell you that all was bullshit. It was all a lie. It was all their problem. It was all their ego talking, because they felt like they needed superiority, or they needed to feel superior against you. And so it's just like, you know, and maybe, you know what, maybe some of them, maybe there was a few that really genuinely thought you were stupid, but you know what, that's because they didn't give you enough time of day, Pisces, because you are more than that. You are this seeker, you are this scribe, you are this virgin, you're this warrior. There's so many other sides to you. So don't let, you know, a few people's opinions, the people that may have stifled you in your childhood or made you closed off to opening up, closed off to speaking. I think there's a lot of heart and throat chakra here with this I think, I feel. It's just like you guys are trying to numb something, and you're trying to not make a scene, or not even make a scene, but you're trying to like make yourself smaller or something. It's like you don't speak out when you want to. I'm hearing the song Speak by Janae Aiko. I know I suggest her all the time, right? But listen to that to try to clear out some of this throat chakra. We've got the Chariot in reverse, okay? And that's another energy of Cancer in reverse, okay? So there's this lack of going forward. There's this complacency, right? It's still there. That's a huge block for you emotionally, is this complacency. And you know what? Maybe it is just because of COVID, because of this pandemic. You know, it makes total sense that, you know, you're gonna feel like you're not moving forward right now. We've got Two of Cups, so some of you guys are feeling really imbalanced. Some of you guys are feeling out of harmony, or like you're feeling disharmony. You're feeling like there's maybe a union or a connection that's never gonna come together. Like, I think some of you guys get really pessimistic about that, and and you just don't want to move forward. I think you're terrified to move forward. I think that you're in this place of, like, you know, wanting to just stay still, which, you know, I'm not seeing as a bad thing, because you're actually becoming this, like, information junkie, and it's really, I think that's really good for you. So it's kind of weird, because it's like emotionally you're upset because you kind of feel like you are put in this position because of maybe heartache, because of maybe like some kind of pain, some kind of emotional imbalance, right? And I think it kind of brought you to this place of stillness, this place of complacency. And it's funny because it's just like, I'm not seeing it as a bad thing. We have Eight of Wands, okay? Eight of Wands. Yeah, that's I think choosing your battles a little bit better, right? Let me keep shuffling. I think it's funny because these are really like conflicting energies, right? It's like this is kind of stagnancy, not moving forward, not taking risks, and then this is like hastiness and progress and moving. And maybe it's just like you're kind of trying to rush things, rush the process, and I think you should actually kind of maybe enjoy this stillness. That's why maybe, you know, or maybe there's just also a Cancer with the Two of Cups. You've also got more water sign energy, so you could definitely be dealing with any of the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. We've also got fire, so oh my gosh, okay. What are some blockages? So your blockages is how fast you want to move. Your blockage is your haste, is your impatience, right? Your blockage is that you constantly feel like you need to see results to kind of feel better about yourself. And I think I'm seeing that PowerPoint again. It's like to defend yourself, to like advocate for yourself. And it's just like, you don't need to advocate for yourself, because, you know, you should. I'm hearing the Mac Miller line. It's like, when you're really about your shit, like, you don't say shit, something like that. So, you know, but when you're really about your business, you don't say shit. Yeah, it's just like, it's that simple. It's like, you don't have to explain yourself, so stop trying to explain yourself. What else for my Pisces, please? What's another blockage? What's some blockages here? All right, we've got Knight of Swords in reverse, okay? Yeah, it's once again more impatience, I'm thinking. I think you really want to kind of move quickly through this. You want to jump right in here, but the universe is telling you there's going to be some, I don't know, I think some slowness, some stillness that still needs to be taking place, probably because there's this giant Two of Cups right here in front of my eyes, right? Where it's just like you still have this imbalance in your heart. You still have this imbalance maybe with your emotions, how you handle yourself emotionally. There's still this imbalance. So that's what's kind of also blocking out movement, and also your impatience, your hastiness. You just want things to move, and it's like the universe is like, look, I can't just, you know, make things happen. Like, you're not seeing the big picture. I just hear them yell that at me. You're not seeing the big picture, guys. Like, so just take a breath. Right? Take a deep breath, be present. Okay, be present and listen to that little tugging that's at your heart that's telling you something's still not healed fully. Something still needs to be talked about. All right, so I think that you are just getting really in your head. You're getting really freaked out that maybe you're missing opportunities right now, and there's just some things that are out of your control, and maybe you feel a little bit left behind sometimes, or just like people exclude you for some reason. I'm also getting that energy. So you need to stop feeling like this. Your blockage is that sometimes you come off a little bit insincere. You come off a little bit forceful, Pisces. Sometimes you come off a little bit as a know-it-all, or also at the same time as like maybe a follower. So just make sure that you're standing your corner, standing up for yourself, you know, holding the fort down, just being true to yourself, okay? Come back to that virgin energy, come back to that maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit, okay? And I think you'll feel a little bit better. There's also this little bit of an arrogant vibe, right? We also have justice. The block is that I think you want justice for a situation, but the universe is just like, you constantly thinking you need justice is almost like putting you in a victim mentality. You constantly thinking like, oh, I deserve justice for this, this, and this. It's like, it's almost a little bit ego-based. It's almost a little bit where you're just like, right? And I was going into like, and this is the same character, right? So we've got him several times in this spread. Oh, he's also this one. This is okay. So wow. So you're really coming in to like this Prince Schmendrick energy, right? It's like you don't always have to be the hero. You don't always have to be the person creating justice. It's like you can just kind of be yourself. Like I think you really need to start focusing on yourself instead of how maybe your projection is to the world. All right, I'm gonna get 2 more just because I feel like we're a little ahead of time. I don't know. All right, perfect too. So we've got the world. So blockage is that there's some cycle that you don't want to end. There's some cycle that you don't want to end. You're fighting this transformation for some reason, but there is some success that the universe wants to give you, but I feel like they can't give you that until you close out this cycle, until you let go of something specifically. Hello. And then last but not least, we have Queen of Coins. Okay, so now I'm hearing the song Got Her Own, right? So he got money, but I bet she got her own. Okay, sorry. But so just be careful of this, because I think you trying to come off constantly like this, like big baller, like it can kind of work against you sometimes. It can kind of feed your ego sometimes. So just make sure, coming back to this virgin energy, right? Coming back to this, and that's funny that she came out as the unicorn, right? That very pure energy. So make sure the things that you're doing isn't just for financial gain, isn't just for material gain. That's not what's going to feed your soul. That's not what's going to nurture your soul, guys. So just be careful for the things that you're seeking. So let's get some more advice, right? So this is our tarot spread. I hope you guys got some messages from that, okay? That was a little intense, a little bit intense. I really do love doing these readings outside because it really does help clear my mind. It really does help me, like, you know, just spit these messages out so much more clearly, and I just feel like I can breathe a little better out here. So let's, I'm still wanting to keep these out here. Is that bad? Like, I don't know. You guys are doing badass, okay? I know it wasn't easy to get here, Pisces. So let's see, what advice do we got from the universe? Pisces, for my Pisces in October, what advice, please? No, I'm not feeling it. What advice, please, for my Pisces? Sorry guys, there's mosquitoes. Got my cat rolling all over my shoes over there. Spirit, please help me. What is the advice for Pisces for this month? Okay, fell right out. So chameleon spirit, act as if. Beautiful. We've got 14 here. Break it into a 5. That transformation, that change, that liberation, right? Breaking free from something that wasn't serving us anymore. So let's go ahead and read. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how to best adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do, until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself. It's about learning how to dance with others. That's so beautiful, Pisces. I think you're finally seeing the bright side of things. I think you're finally kind of seeing like, okay, just because I'm becoming more disciplined, just because I'm learning more, just because I am kind of changing, right? I feel like you energetically feel this change in your environment, in yourself. And part of you is scared. Part of you is really nervous. Part of you is like, you know, I don't belong here, or I can't do this. And you need to really get that out of your head, because you can adapt, you can act as if, you can maintain your integrity, you can keep that equilibrium, right? But I think you're starting to finally see it as a good thing. Like, you're starting to see it as like you just learning how to dance, right? Simple as that. Learning how to dance with someone else. You know, you have to be able to try to accommodate your partner and try to, or not even just your partner, but the people around you and your environment. Okay, so that's a beautiful energy. Kind of want to get one more for Pisces, please. Shishi. Sorry, guys. Beautiful. Okay, so I think 2 tried to stick out. So we've got Squirrel Spirit in reverse. Believe in yourself. So there's like a little bit of a lack of a belief in yourself. 57, break it into a 12, break it into a 3, right? So there's this creative block. I think that's also why maybe some of you guys haven't been in creation mode, right? Some of you guys haven't been in that energy. You're just kind of avoiding that creation for some reason. I think part of you kind of knows that when you really do it, whenever you really get it done, it's going to be really fucking amazing. And so I think there's also that fear of that success coming through too. Then we also have Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide, with the energy of 10 to 1. So there's something about yourself that you don't need to give up on, that you really can just, there's a lot of abundance from within that you pull from. So let's read the messages real quick. Buffalo Spirit comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude and extraordinary potential available to you when you adopt a mindset of abundance. The ancient people of the Americas saw the buffalo as a symbol of abundance because the herds roamed far and wide and provided so many gifts. The meat, the hide, the bones. The tribes who hunted the buffalo used every bit of them, wasting nothing, appreciative of the abundance. So too do you have many gifts available to you. Buffalo Spirit appears to let you know that you are in a powerful time to manifest your desires. Not by force or pushing, right? There was also that. But rather by following a natural path that rises up before you, trusting that there is always plenty to go around. Whether it be love, money, inspiration, or support, it's all there for you to claim. When you're grateful, you immediately align yourself with the truth that the world is rich and teeming with resources. There is always more than enough, and you are always enough. At this time, you can expect your intentions and your needs to come into form that is right for you. And what was I talking about, right? It's like, stop trying to please others, stop trying to make other people happy or do anything that's outside of your own box, because this is about you. This is about your path and what's going to make you happy, what's going to make you comfortable. It says, your heartfelt gratitude is making you a magnet for miracles. I talked about that miracle. I saw that miracle in that spread. So Buffalo's spirit message is to remember that you co-create your reality in partnership with spirit. So offer up your thanks and your prayers even before you see conditions you desire, not just for yourself, but for others too. Then you will quickly see the results in tangible ways. Gratitude has the magic to grow the good. So offer thanks and praise as you acknowledge all that you have and all that is possible. Beautiful. Okay, now let's do the squirrel. What messages do you have for my Pisces squirrel? So the unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling the challenges that come your way. Does the thought of not having enough or being enough make you squirrely? Have you forgotten all your strengths, wisdoms, and resources? You have come so far on your wits and creativity, making use of all your potential and all that spirit presents you and to help you through life's trying times. It's time to look back on your life and remember how your needs have always been met for the highest good, even in your most challenging times. Life loves you, and so many treasures are hidden in plain sight, ready to be revealed when you most need them. So relax. Squirrel spirit wants you to know you are poised and ready for whatever is coming next. So trust yourself and trust that spirit has your back. Okay, so not even just believing in yourself, but also believing in spirit and remembering all of the times that they have come through for you, right? That they have made it known to you that they are protecting you, that they are on your side, that they want to see you succeed. Any confirmations that you've ever gotten, I think it's time for you guys to really turn to those. Maybe even write them out, scribe them out. I think journaling, I think getting things out on written paper is also going to be something that's effective to healing. All right. And I think by the time I post this, I'm wanting to share some of my own scribes, right? Some of my own journal entries that maybe will help you guys with manifestation, will help you maybe face some issues that you also share that we both have in common, I guess. Beautiful. Okay, we have Allah, morality, right? And she's holding the earth. She's got a snake right here. Okay, so there's also this sense of flexibility, of kind of also like pressure, right? Earthly pressures. Let's see. So queen, goddess of morality, fertility, death, and cycles. Cicadas, really? Y'all are ruthless, okay? And it's like they'll scream for a little bit, they'll scream, and then they'll be done. So Allah is here to push you to align with your integrity. If you're in the right, she'll help you find justice. And that's funny that they're saying like, if you're in the right? It's like part of me is like getting that justice, how that justice came in for blockages. It's like kind of being a little bit righteous sometimes when it comes to getting justice, be careful of what you're trying to demand from the universe. So if you're walking the line, it's funny, we got a Johnny Cash song. So if you're walking the line, she's here as a reminder to do what is right, even if it's not easy. So some of you guys got to stop taking the easy way out. You got to stop making those easy choices that aren't going to actually serve you, because it's just going to make things a little bit more messier, and the universe is going to see that you're not walking the line, that you're not doing everything in your power here to kind of serve yourself. And if you don't even serve yourself, what makes you think that the universe is going to try to serve you, right? We have Aphrodite, passion. A lot of you guys need to get this passion back, I'm hearing. right? I think that's also a big blockage for your creation. So make sure that, you know, you're making choices that are going to make you feel proud of yourself. You're making choices that are going to make you feel like, keep this virgin energy, right? This purity. Like, do things that you're not going to be ashamed of in the future, kind of. Do things that, you know, you're proud of. There is this huge sense of pride, and I think that's going to also help you get your passion back, because there's going to be less, like, I guess, feel like dirt against you, or there's going to be less, like, bad things to say about you, because you're walking the line, you're following your path, so nobody can kind of really tell you shit. But just be careful, because, you know, everybody, you know, nobody's perfect. I'm sure somebody can tell you something, so be open. Don't close yourself off to criticism, but just to get back your passion in life, just to get back to that beauty, that inner beauty, that Venus energy, right? So let's read Aphrodite real quick. Miss Aphrodite's coming through. So, goddess of love, Aphrodite teaches us to own our sexuality and be in touch with the material pleasures of the world. Think about what you've been passionate about and let that be a clue to reveal the answer you're looking for. So whatever you're passionate about, you need to go forward. You need to go forward towards, run towards it, okay? With open arms. So now let's get into your love spread, guys. Hee. Let's see what's going on for my Pisces. Put everything away. All right, love, 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 love. What can be said for love for October, for my beautiful, beautiful Pisces? What can be said here? What's going on in love for my Pisces? All right, we've got a few here. Kind of feeling that one. I want to get one more. Ooh, it's very hot, guys. All right, sweating out here for y'all in this Texas sun. It's a really great song. My Scorpio friend put me on to it. What can you tell me about Pisces in love, please? All right. Oh, too many. All right, so we got 4 of Wands right off the bat. Oof. So yeah, you're not feeling very celebratory. You're not feeling very much like ready to kind of party or make any kind of commitment. I think there is a little bit of an unhappy home environment, and I think that's why that environment card of making peace with like your environment, learning how to dance with other people in your environment is so important, because you know, if you're craving peace and you have this constant disharmony in your environment, you know, it's going to make it really hard. It's going to be a huge blockage for you to find happiness, to find peace, to find comfort. Oop, knocking everything down. Okay, so something in the home, right? Maybe there's even some of you that are considering leaving your current home, leaving your current environment. Oh, wow. Now we have the 2 of Cups, okay, upright. So this person makes you feel balanced. Whoever this person is energetically, romantically, like, they make you feel so balanced, but maybe because there's this separation, because maybe somebody walked away, somebody decided, you know, that they didn't want this. I think you feel really unwelcome. I think you feel really like jilted or like divided. And remind you, you can vice versa these situations. So, you know, it could have been you that walked away and then they're feeling jilted, they're feeling slighted, they're feeling unwelcome by you in your energy, right? Or it could just be you feeling that way because someone walked away. But either way, you felt like this person was your home. You felt so comfortable with this person. You felt like you were at peace with this person. You felt like they were really the yin to your yang. Like, you felt at balance with this person. Like, I think there's so many, there was a lot of chemistry, right? I think there's a lot of chemistry here. We also got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords in reverse. Ow. So, right, it's like more of that arrogance, okay? So part of you may be feeling like there's too much ego in this connection, or like maybe it wasn't moving at the speed that you hoped for. Maybe you just feel like this was something you missed altogether. This was just something that was out of your control, out of your depth. You couldn't really hang on to it. You had to leave it behind. Something you have to leave behind. But then we have this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, right? To come in with some stability. I think that whatever it was that you had to walk away from, it helped you become more balanced. It helped you become more independent, more dependable, more calm. There's a lot more calm energy. And just as I said calm, there was a beautiful, nice breeze that just blew by. So I just energetically feel so much more relaxed. Okay, so we've got Five of Wands, we've got Star in reverse. So there was definitely some conflict. There was definitely some jealousy. I'm getting a lot of jealousy here with this one here. And this one as well. Like maybe there was a lot of people involved, a lot of people who discussed this situation behind your back, or just like has bad things to say about it. So it also may be hurting this situation. And then the Five of Wands, just conflict in general. I think that both of you, or one of you, just wants to avoid conflict. One of you just wants to not really deal with it, not really deal with people's opinions. That's why there's this unhappy home. That's why maybe there's something in your environment that's also like, you know, that's also blocking this out. That's also making this harder to come together because there's this conflict maybe in the home, right? And then we have the Star in reverse. So that just tells me it's like you love this person. You absolutely love this person. You absolutely see them as your soulmate. You absolutely see them as your other half here. But you feel hopeless. You feel faithless in this connection. You feel like this is just out of your depth. That this was just something that, like I feel like part of you feels like you got involved with a narcissist. Part of you feels like you got involved with a bully or somebody aggressive, or maybe somebody who's self-obsessed, a little bit arrogant, maybe somebody who leads other people into danger. Okay, I don't know who that's for, but that's for somebody. And maybe somebody just a little bit reckless. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got the Hanged Man in reverse. So that's that Pisces energy, right? That's that complacency and stagnancy that I think you're trying to get out of, that you're trying to, get out of. You're trying to, like, I feel like you're wanting to rejoin the world, but at the same time, you feel so trapped. You feel so, like, stuck in this emotional, romantic situation. Like, there's just something here. Like, I just feel like you feel a little bit of discontentment in this connection because there's been this conflict, because there's been this unhappy home, this environment maybe that's held you back from each other. Also that this person maybe isn't growing the same way that you are, right, Pisces? I feel like you are coming in as this Queen of Pentacles energy. I feel like you are. But your advice is to keep moving forward. Your advice is to stay strong here. What else do we got? All right, Five of Pentacles here. Okay, so Hanged Man. There's just like these negative patterns that you still have to break out of. There's this detachment that you still need to break out of so that you can accept these blessings that are trying to come in, this new beginning that's trying to come in, right? I don't know why the snake is just popped out to me here as well, so that just tells me a little bit more, especially with the Allah card, the goddess Allah trying to come out as well. That just tells me that, you know, you're trying to be flexible. There's something here that you're trying to shed some skin, or trying to shed light on, not shed light on, but you're just trying to like grow past and be flexible about, like, something that you're not trying to make any more conflict. I think you're really trying to stay out of some conflict, right? With this Five of Pentacles in reverse, though, I think that because of you kind of sticking it out, because of you maybe detaching, it will maybe help you improve in your finances, right? There is a lot of financial growth here that I'm seeing. So maybe where you felt lost, or you felt cold, or you felt alone, or you felt like you lacked this ability to kind of free yourself from financial situations. I see that coming to a close. I see that improving. I see you making some progress here. Okay, so just don't be too worried about that situation. And then just with this Fool, you need to just start taking some bold risks. I think you need to just start going down your path completely dedicated, right? Completely in this warrior mode. I think it's time for you to start fresh, to kind of release some of this past pain, right? There's so much pain in this, like, I think it really hurt you maybe to walk away from this connection. It really kills you inside to like leave something unfinished, but this is going to be the best for both of you, okay? And it is going to take a lot of strength. It is going to take a lot of that. But that's why it's gonna be. Okay. I had to clarify this Six of Swords, because the Six of Swords, it can signify, some troubles are coming on the way. Some troubles, it could be a rocky start, or somebody rocking the boat. And I had to clarify, we got the Three of Cups and Seven of Cups. So that just tells me avoid distractions, avoid trying the party life, trying to please people with the party life. Stop trying to make other people happy, basically, because these are all distractions. These are all distracting you from your path, and the universe wants you to be strong, okay? They want you to start fresh. They want you to be strong. They want you to keep clinging to your path. They want you to keep being this warrior. They also, it's funny because this is coming in as the warrior. This is coming in as the virgin. So take that as it resonates, guys. And then we have the World at the bottom, right? So to close this cycle, something's ending. There's some kind of ending to a situation, and it's just time to kind of let it close. So let's see the outcome. Let's do the outcome. What is the outcome for my Pisces? What is the outcome of this connection? What is the outcome, right? So forgiving and learning, that's awesome, especially how we started, Pisces. You guys are seeking knowledge. You guys have this thirst for knowledge. And I think that comes with forgiveness. Okay, Cicada, do your thing. Sorry about that, guys. So forgiving and learning, it's just you're on this quest for more intelligent connections. I think you're on your path to, every time you learn something more about yourself, every time you're doing this inner work about yourself, it actually makes you energetically more aligned with maybe a healthier relationship. So you're able to forgive, you're able to learn, that's great qualities. That's something that, you should be proud of. That's something you should be proud of. That's something that, the ability to forgive people after they've hurt you, after they've maybe walked away or left you in the cold, left you feeling left out. The ability to do that is just very, very powerful, and you should commend yourself. So it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yes, this is all about becoming more present. This is all about fighting the urge to kind of yearn for the past energy, that Pisces nostalgia, like I was talking about, that Neptune. There's so much love in your current present that I think that feels neglected right now. So make sure, as you're forgiving and learning, you're doing it for yourself, and it'll help you do it for this other person as well. What's the other outcome? All right, we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So if this is something that makes you passionate, like I was saying earlier, you need to chase your passions. You need to make sure that those passions, because that's going to be what helps heal your heart. That's what's going to make it sing, right, with joy. That's what's going to make you happy. Last outcome, please, before my music flips out. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is in work in your love life. Sorry. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so definitely your angels are looking out for you. They're trying to take care of this. So just if you feel lonely right now, just let that go. Just kind of try to fight it, Pisces. You're stronger than that. You can do it, okay? I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that you can. So speaking of angels, let's get some messages from your angels. We have inner child. Nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. So make sure you are making that playtime for yourself, Pisces. Go outside, get in that Texas sun, right? We also have prayer popped out. Dear guardian angel, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. This is one of my favorites, guys. Only love is real. When I'm lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me to regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. When I perceive chaos, help me to see order. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's do 2 more, guys. I just love y'all so much, and you know, if this is an hour-long reading, then it's an hour-long reading. Okay, that's what you get for coming to a Pisces reader. Self-criticism. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect, and remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. All right, my music is like struggling, but what I was getting from this is like there's also a message of like maybe trying to name these inner voices. Okay, I know that's kind of crazy, a little crazy, but trying to like name these voices. So like if you have more negative thoughts, just kind of like be like, okay, fuck you, Jan, you know, like that kind of thing, where you can actually kind of fight them mentally. You know, fighting these inner demons, fighting these inner voices that try to tell us negative bullshit when it's not true. So we have invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you since before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are, right? It's like I hear that screaming again, that like, there's the cicada too, like that screaming sense of like, they're just like, we see the big picture. That's what I'm getting, okay? So thank you guys so much for joining me for your October reading. I am so excited to see you next month. If you want to join me, but if you want to do something sooner, I'm always open to some personal readings. So just DM me, email me, however you want to reach me, I will respond, get back to you, okay? So please, if you enjoyed this video, please like the video, comment, let me know which pile you picked, as well as subscribe to the channel, okay? Show me some support, show me some love. And if you do feel like tipping, of course, my Cash App is also in the description. So yeah, just love and light, guys. I can't wait to see you next month. Good luck, Pisces. Love you. Bye-bye.